Good num num numbing. Hello chat room. Hello YouTube. Hello anyone that may be watching. Welcome to session 13 of the Caligula Effect 2, where today we're entering the Tower of Epi Tower. And we might not do the whole dungeon today. We'll have to see how it goes. And I did look it up in the end, all of like the last quest related items we need are in here. So we will be like entering, getting things and leaving. So it's going to be a little like haphazard, but yes, we are at the final dungeon. We are about to break in and try and take the fight to Bluffman and Regret directly. But we've all been doing well. I hope we've all been vibing. Oh, which one's doing the shield? I think it's one in the middle. Yeah, it is. Okay. We've also got a new song to listen to. X year, X month, X day, because cool. I don't know how long this dungeon is going to be. The final dungeon of the first game was kind of maze-like and took a while. But equally, like, it was also like a boss rush, which kind of ends up balancing out a few things. That one's meleeing. I don't have anyone to counter it. But this is the actual final dungeon, and so is the last original song to listen to, outside of the bad ending song, which I'm pretty sure is just a remix of Cosmic Dancer. Wicked's theme from the first game. You can say in complete confidence that, yeah, this game has a consistently fantastic soundtrack. So the only track that I had a problem with wasn't to do with the track, it was just that we heard it for so long. Are you coming for me? No, you're not. You're going the distance. Uh-oh. Will this be quick enough? It will. Awesome. These enemies as a whole are significantly bulkier, I'm noticing very quickly. I should also like go through equipment actually now that I think about it and see what else I can do with people. Like after this fight. Because we picked up a lot of new amplifications. And there might be a couple of them that are pretty helpful for the current party. So I haven't really been bothering with it for a while. I say that and we immediately like just rinse the enemy. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to take it off. I wanted to bring up the side. Ooh, accuracy could be helpful. Sure, I'll take that. Do I have a better version of this? Jesus, this is a much higher evasion. Do I really not? I thought I had a better one for accuracy and evasion. I guess not. Alright. Where was that HP and... Oh, attacking... no, that was what I've already got. Attack. Yeah, you have that one. I suppose everyone else has got unique weapons on. I'm surprised we haven't really got any unique... Yeah, we only got Exemplar's Impetus. We didn't really get much in terms of like unique weapons for Marie. Assuming I'm not missing one. Well, this is an ominous tower if I've ever seen one. I'll give it an A for ambience. Wait, don't those things look like Digit heads? I thought all of Riru's residence got swallowed up. They look similar to the ones we saw at the hospital's back door. I guess they're the residual consciousness of those who were erased from Redo and left to drift in the metaverses. I wonder if they've been controlled by Bluffman's music now. The music. Damn, look at all those statues, talk about creepy. So tell me, Gin, does this qualify as art or nah? Ugh, don't remind me. I can't believe I got so worked up over all that. It certainly was unusual to see you so up in arms, Gin. It's pretty amazing that we're still able to crack jokes at a time like this. Going through grief and despair does that to you. Your lives weren't easy, but they gave you the strength to smile through the pain. You think so too, right, Nico? Yeah, being able to laugh like this is better than how it used to be. Oh, you're ranged and... Can I just like try and bonk that enemy away for a second and then just everyone else does the range? Actually, what is it? Nice. God, it sounds like she's screaming at some parts of this song. Jesus Christ. That you hear like her voice crack almost at some points of it. Like she's going all in on this song. Ooh. Are you gonna hit that? Yes. Try and get you out of there. Yep. You should be fine. Marie's about to get up so she can join back in the chaos. I also like now we're in like the actual final dungeon. I appreciate how they've handled the level cap. The fact that like, well, I say level cap, we don't actually know if 50 is the cap, but like the level range. Because it did feel like we were leveling up super quick, and there was a number of points in the game where I felt like I was over leveled. But right now, despite nothing really changing, I feel appropriately leveled, despite the fact like we're not even like we're not at level 50. You know, like I would have assumed. Especially because some of the, like, we did a number of fights in literally the last dungeon that the whole point was that you're not supposed to do them, and we did them. And so it's like, clearly the game was built around that, and yeah, here we are, the enemy is like 4 levels higher than us. Soul conversion, let's see what that is. Restore 200 SP to other party members. Oh, but it costs her 200, so it's literally a trade. There's a treasure there, and there's a lot of you guarding it. Let me in! The motorbike passes by, let me in. What are you doing? There's one on the back shielding. I wonder if the main character can get like a super skill like everyone else, or if it's just the people that you're just the people that you're friends with. That should do. There it is. I love that scream. I love a growl in any kind of singing. Like a growl or a scream or like something like that in any kind of singing. Is why I love Eido's music so much. Because that girl can fucking growl her lines if she needs to. Yeah, I'll just prioritize getting rid of this one. And then whoever goes first between me or Marie can guard break. Assuming they have the time to guard break this one. Yes. What code Xeon just dropped? Did it? Oh, no, I know what I'm looking into as soon as this stream's over. Was it just update on the website or like legit stuff? Also, hello one man, hope you're doing well. I can't wait for more Death End. It feels like such a long time coming, but I can't wait. I'm so excited. Ashigarami. What is that? Yeah, new stream. I'm over the moon right now. Oh, I haven't had a look. I will soon. See, if I had a PC set up, I'm not kidding, I would just transition over and then I'd just go live react to it now. But because I don't and so can't, I'm just have to kind of ride with it. I have to like hold out and wait. Alright, what is it we got? Oh, there it is, I saw it. Knock a foe down with 2 debilitating blows to the legs. Hit an enemy with risk break to trigger school rule violation. And what's this? Execute a maniac onslaught to punish those who infringe upon school regulations. I love you, dude. I love you, Shoda. You're so funny. I can't believe we're getting new skills still this late into the game. Like, this game has amazing combat pacing in terms of, like, it always feels like you're getting a new ability. Like, even like at the end of the game now, we're still getting new shit. Speaking of new stuff, Teddy, please. Oh, maybe. Ray of Hope, I said that we might need that for something else. Because I looked it up in the end, all the stuff we need is in this final dungeon. And it even said that, like, one of the quests, once you, like, turn in Tetra... I think it's Tetra Tete, not the other one. There's another item you need that's also in this final dungeon. So I'm like, oh, cool, great. So we'll be back and forthing a little bit because I don't want to go too far. And I didn't want to spoil myself on what that item was. So I don't want to end up going too far sort of thing. Because I imagine, like, the first game, there are points of no return in this dungeon. And I imagine everything you need will be just before the first one. I say that, the first game was pretty good about, letting you know when you was at that point of no return, so I imagine it'll be the same here. Like, there was a point, like, 2/3 of the way through the final dungeon when the game went, hey, if you go past this point, you're not coming back. And I was just like, oh shit, okay. Oh yeah, I read your message, one man, but fair enough. Also, ow, I wasn't paying attention, my whole team just got fucked. And then I don't call for backup, eh? But yeah, since, like, you know, more Death End is coming, and I said I wanted to try and, like, I want to cover both Death End 1 and 2 live before Code Xeon's out. My plan in terms of, like, stream scheduling, or, like, order of games, obviously, once this is done, we're going into Tomb Raider 3 and then Metal Gear Solid. But the next RPG we're doing is Shin Megami Tensei 5. But when 7 Rebirth is done, I will, like, in its place, I will probably start Death End 1, like, in terms of RPG stuff. So tomorrow. This one, nice. Okay, yeah, no worries, dude. I'm so sick and tired of reality. This is the voice of someone swallowed up by the metaverses. They couldn't retain human forms, so now they're... so it's just their consciousness now. So, was that what all those lights we saw outside the train windows were? Yeah, I think so. It's like Mystica couple. Oh, that sucked. Fair enough. How awful. Yeah, definitely go. Hold on. The fact that their consciousness mind still exists implies they're at least still alive. You mean that we might be able to get them back to normal? I'm not so optimistic about that, but I wouldn't say it's impossible either. They'll be fine, I'm sure of it. All we have to do is have faith. Pretty generous of you to worry about these bozos when we don't even know if we're gonna make it out. True, hopefully we'll get to return home together. First things first, we have to defeat Regret and free everyone. Regret, Because what is her aim here? Who can say? It's not making humanity happy, that's for sure. She's even sacrificing the same people she brought here. I suppose that means we'll just have to ask her ourselves. Oh sure, assuming we even make it to her in the first place. Well, aren't you fucking optimistic? Making the call. Yeah, and Bluffman's the one that's doing all this. But they don't know that. It's why I said last stream that I'm curious if the final boss is going to be Regret or if it's going to be Bluffman. Because it could go either way, depending on, like, Regret's, like, the final hurdle, like, to reset everything, if she still wants to make it right, or if it is just the mad manipulator. The hell's your deal, Slota? You finally cracked? No, I simply came to the shocking revelation that, as of now, I no longer have any doubts. We've all wrestled with quite a few so far. No one half as much as you. With our escape routes cut off, our path is clear. We climb this tower and defeat Regret. Simple as that. Compared to confronting reality, it's as trivial a task as can be. Powerful as Regret is, we have nothing to fear. Damn, Slota. That actually sounded pretty cool just now. But yeah, it's definitely Bluffman. That one's level 44. All the basic enemies... Keep in mind, our gang is level 43 and 42. The basic enemies are like 44 to 46. Like, all game I've been going, oh, I feel like I'm slightly over-leveled. And then this dungeon comes in and goes, over-leveled? What do you mean? I think you misunderstand who's the one that's the higher level here. And keep in mind, I'm playing this whole game on normal, and every now and then, like, something kind of wild comes thrown my way, and everyone gets beat up, and I have to waste healing items. Imagine if I was playing on hard. I think there's actually an extreme difficulty as well. Like, there's a hard and an extreme. So imagine if I was playing on extreme. Well, maybe in like 3 or 4 years when I get the urge to play through these games again and I'm in a huge Furyu mood, to mix it up, I'll play both of them on their respective hardest difficulties. Because I would like to play Caligula 1 again at some point. Playing this has made me appreciate the whole series more. And I already liked the first game a lot, but this game is genuinely something special. But then genuinely, Furyu, what Furyu did for me last year going into this year is the same as what Gus did for me the previous year, where it's just this company I'd never really heard of, that I tried their games out on a whim, and they ended up making a huge impact on me, you know? Like, I wonder what this year's, like, little company that I've never heard of, that I happen to play a game of, that makes a huge impact on me will be, because it seems to be the trend. And the funny thing is, I think I've told this story before, I've owned Caligula 1 since 2019, because I brought it on a whim, played it for about an hour, didn't enjoy it, and then put it down. And it was only because it was just sitting there in my back of my catalogs. I went, you know what, fuck it, I'll give it another go, and I'll stream it whilst I'm at it. And then I ended up, like, completely turning around on it. Like, and it just started the train of me wanting to try Furyu's other games, which then led me to my game of the year last year, Kromakina. Like, it's funny how things work out. Sometimes something as simple as just giving something another chance. And I still stand by the fact that the opening dungeon of Caligula 1 is bad, which is why I think I, like, just didn't enjoy it when I first went. If I hit 600 before I start from 0, I will treat that as, like, the hand, like, my wrist getting twisted that I need to start Trails. So essentially, if I hit 600, I will start 0. If I haven't already by then, I will start 0 the very next opportunity I have. But I do want to start from 0. It's just, like I said, it will be, like, the twist of the wrist moment of, like, no, for fuck's sake, Rob, you said you was going to start this, start it. But I don't want to, like... If I could, I would start from Sky, but unless there's a Sky remaster coming, which there doesn't seem to be any sound of it, I'm starting with the earliest I can, which is 0. Which is why we're at the way we are. But I'm going to start the earliest I can, regardless. That's fair enough. I think it just hits you sometimes. Well, I mean, that's kind of the reason why I got my PS3 back in January. Because there was a bunch of, like, PS3/360 generation games that I just wanted to play through again. And I thought, you know, doing the trophies for them is a good excuse as any. So... And there was a number of PS3 games that I just, you know, were PS3 exclusives that I just never got to play and try. The only Sniper Elite I played was, I think it was Sniper Elite 4 was free on PlayStation Plus, and I played it for like an hour with a friend because it had co-op, and like afterwards I was like, you know what, it's alright, but I'm good. Which is weird because I usually love stealth games, but I just didn't really vibe with it. But I couldn't explain to you why. It was just weird. No, I don't know why I just didn't vibe with it. Like, like, all intents and purposes, it should have been a game I would have loved, but it just didn't click. Because I like games that make you be patient, and I like stealth games, and it's literally a sniper-based stealth game. It literally ticks us both boxes, so why didn't I enjoy it? You know, like by all accounts, it doesn't make any sense. But it was fine, because that was around the time that my stepdad got into Sniper Elite, and he ended up playing through the entire series. Star Force skin. And then again on when he got his PC set up. Oh, this is not Gin. This is Gin. I went straight to Shoda. It's like, Shoda has been my number 2 for so long. I'm just so used to going to him. Yeah. it's always funny how that works out. There's a lot of franchises that, like, either I enjoyed them at one point, but, like, grew off of them, or just, I, like, just kind of thought they were only okay. And then my stepdad tried them, or I found out he played it before, and he thinks it's, like, the hottest shit ever. Like, the most, like, infamous example, I say infamous like everyone knows, but infamous example in the household is that I like Borderlands 1, I genuinely don't like Borderlands 2, and just completely dropped off the entire series after that point. I thought Borderlands 1 was a little game that had a nice few systems and mechanics. It wasn't too big, like, it was a good size. 2 just felt so hyper-inflated and everything that I got so fucking bored of it, I don't like it at all. Borderlands 2 is, like, my stepdad's, like, one of his all-time favorite games. You know, like, it's like one of the biggest contrasts that every single time he brings up Borderlands, I'm just like, oh, here we fucking go. Bluffman's music is pretty exhausting, huh? My brain feels like it's getting rattled from the inside out. Yeah, it may not turn us into digiheads, but getting pummeled via sound waves isn't much better. I've actually been wondering this for a while, but don't his songs sound a lot like Fawn's? Fawn? She was one of the ostinato musicians from Mobius, right? Mum said she was closest with her. Oh, you thought so too? They do sound similar, don't they? Not just similar, they almost sound like they're one and the same. Oh, what makes you say that? What's indeed, I just feel it. Ooh, is Bluffman Fawn? Literally? Or tied to Fawn? Because we learned that in the first game that the Fawn we fought wasn't like what they actually looked like. So maybe that's like the real Fawn. Oh boy, this looks like a boss arena if I've ever fucking seen one. Also, have you noticed that there's like no save points in here? If there is side quest stuff that you can pick up in here, I think we're just gonna have to backtrack afterwards. Breakout Kabado. Oh, hey, Kabado. Hey, remember when I used you in the party and then in the split fucking second you weren't needed anymore? I never put you back on. Oh, I can see there's a corner of the map I want to fill in. There really wasn't any boss arena there. I was thought for sure that there was going to be like a mini boss there. Where am I? Risky frag? Wait, hang on a minute. Combat Curry Soldier. Where is it? Where's Risky Frag? The fuck is that? There it is. Throws a risk bomb, lowering the risk resistance of enemies struck. Oh, okay. It means literally as in risk as in the status. I was like, what do you mean risky bomb? Does it get blow up on you? Oh, thank God there's a save point. Okay, we can go back to the terminal when we need to. Oh, considering how spaced out the saves are, this dungeon might take a while. Look at how many more save points there are. Considering how, like, we did like 4 floors worth of, like, dungeon crawling to, like, before we got to this one. This dungeon might be huge. Idols. How I hate them. Oh, that was Pandora. Which makes sense, because, you know, even some of their own musicians got devoured by this dark void. So her being trapped in here as well makes sense. Oh. Idols. In the end of the day, they're nothing more than hollow icons manufactured to make a profit. And yet, they and their mindless fans turn a blind eye, playing into the farce like puppets dancing in a web of strings. This voice, isn't it Pandora? Pandora. That's right. I'm Pandora. All I wanted was to be left alone in peace and quiet. But now look. I'll never forgive them. These false idols. Their fabrications. Pandora. Unless you plan to deceive us until the day we die, you never had the right to give us hope to begin with. No, this isn't actually her. Huh? Is this just a mass of Pandora's residual negativity? The anger and sadness of hers that was swallowed up by the metaverses? Away with you. Oh, is it boss rush? Hell yeah, Phantom Pandora. She's level 47? Uh-oh. I had a feeling he was going to get a boss rush in here somewhere. That means we get to listen to these sick as fuck boss themes again. Hell yeah. Oh! Oh! Hey, you two, fucking god, like your life depends on it. What's she doing? Forest of Chaos. Whoa! Hey, seal this bitch now, please. Someone's gonna get hit by this. Sorry, Marie. And am I safe? God. Oh, they missed. Hell yeah. That was lucky. I mean, we have been lowering their accuracy like nobody's business, but still. I haven't voltage in forever. Oh, Jesus, eviscerated. That's why I don't do voltage too much. Voltage just makes it so you are the one winning. I came to redo because of everything I wanted to leave behind, but in the end it didn't change a thing. My emotional wounds led me to withdraw into myself out of fear, but all that left me to think about was my pain. Kuriko Miyasako, I may not like you, but I'm glad I met you. Because of you, the faintest part of me deep down inside was able to accept that idols were human too. You'd never admit something like that to my face, would you? Why does it have to take losing your body to be honest with yourself? Who can say? Stubborn as always. Let's go. We have to get her back to normal. I want to hear her say it all for real next time. And she can't do that unless we beat the ding-dong daylights out of regret. Rah, rah! Right, so until then, you just sit tight a while longer, okay? Wait, back it up. What's going on here? You're an idol, Kiri. Shut up and move, will you? Oh, right, he doesn't know. Kabado never got told that she's an idol. Hold on, what's all this about Kiri being an idol? Ugh. What's this, Kariko? The golden gorilla has managed to restrain herself up until now. But it looks like all bets are off now. How will Kabado, the persistent playboy, respond to her chokehold? He looks ecstatic. Kariko eventide. Have I equipped Maiden's Refusal yet? I haven't. And this boosts Ashikiri. What was Ashikiri? Hang on. Oh, the downed attack. When an enemy's downed, hit risk or higher, the trick Zambara, which is the risk booster. Okay, so that makes sense. Alright, so all of Kariko's bonuses makes it so all of her attacks combo into themselves. Oh, I'm gonna have to find another switch. This is like one of the hallways we saw like at the very, very, very start of the game when when Regret first brought us into this world. I hope this works the way I want it to. Fucking nigh on. If it wasn't for that this last enemy here, like running so far away, they would all die in this. But it's alright, because we can turn around and look at this last guy and he can realise the error of his ways. And Marie's almost caught up. Not gonna lie, I was originally planning on doing Wanderer. I'm thinking I'll use my money elsewhere and get a different banner set. Who's on the next roster, by the way, for the Genshin banners? 4.7 is... I don't know who the first rerun is alongside Korand off the top of my head, but I know who the second one is alongside Siegeween. Because, yeah, next banner is Korand. And she's got a rerun with her, but I can't remember who it is off the top of my head. The second half is Siegeween, as in, you know, that little pipsqueak that was with Rivalry in the story quest, and a rerun of Furina. But so I know I'm missing one, but I can't remember who it was. Korand being Electro. I can't remember what her weapon type is, other than the fact that, you know, she's gonna be real fucking quick. And Siegeween, I want to say is either Cryo or Hydro Healer, but she is healing based, and she uses a bow because I've seen the animation. I've seen the leaked animation where when you shoot someone with a fully charged bow, it shoots a heart. Why did like 2 members of my... Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, it's Octopus. I was like, why did 2 members of my gang get like thrown away like that? Oh, and in terms of 4 stars, Cephos or Cephos is getting added. Who I think is also a bow user. He's a Sumerian. He's in the like these new Sino quests. And the original... Ooh, hang on, I need to change my priority here. Yeah, she needs to fucking live. She's very, very nearly not. The original leaks for 4.8 is implied that the very, very, very last Fontaine character that was originally in that leaked document from like before Fontaine's release, Amelia, was going to launch. But more recent leaks are saying that she's not going to be in that in 4.8 anymore, so we don't actually know. We'll just have to wait until we're closer to the time to know what's going on there. Same time as they should have the girlfriends together. And I can get away with saying that. You know what the biggest reason is? The moment the weapon description for like Cloran's signature weapon came out, and everyone realized it's making reference to the exact same love story that Navia's weapon is. Just Navia's weapon is from the perspective of the boy of the relationship, like the real world relationship story they're referencing, and Cloran's from the perspective of the girl. And I was just like, oh, like they're trying to like set it, or either that was the other way around. I can't remember, but like they are like they're but 2 sides of the same love story through their weapon descriptions, through their signature weapons. And I was like, that's kind of a real cute way of kind of saying, I was like, yeah, no, they are like destined for each other. The only thing that originally disrupted their relationship and getting closer was the fact that Cloran's job required her to duel with Navia's father. God, that is a huge jump. Who needs it most? Oh, I do. Also, doorbell just went, so I'll figure that out in just 1 second. 1 second, guys. Right, let's... Oh, we take a loss. Ugh, look at the evasion drop. No, I'll take it. Then it's just going to get worse. I need more I so rarely get defensive instincts that it always kind of throws me off. Like, oh yeah, wait, that is a thing we can pick up. Just going to open these stairs back at the start. Yes. Well, I said the biggest giveaway of the whole Navia and Cloran thing was when Genshin hired official cosplayers for an event, and the cosplayer they got for like Navia and the cosplayer they got for Cloran were in real life girlfriends that had been together for like 3 years. That was like the okay, whether intentional or not, they're painting a picture here. We've gone quite a ways so far. I wonder how much longer we've got to go. Judging by how the tower appeared from the outside, I'd wager that we haven't even made it halfway. You for real? Oh man, this bites. All the baddies here are strong as hell too. Not to worry, so long as we take our time, don't panic, and never give up, we'll get there in time. The same applies to your lives from heroin. No matter how rough things seem, you will make it if you just keep walking. Ah, so that's how it works. It sounds extra convincing coming from you, Sasara. Seriously though, you usually have your head in the clouds, but one time out of 100 you say that's the right thing. Oh well, you know, I've just had plenty of experience. Dang lady. You knew you were such a body? Why, thank you. Sasara does not know. Sasara does not know what that word means. She is an 86-year-old lady. She does not know what that word means. Okay. We still have yet to pick up these quest-related artifacts we need. Oh, sorry, I should have been doing my priority. I didn't spot the level 50 fucking 1 hanging out with us. Oh shit, hang on a minute. God, that scream. The fucking scream.